Es ist endlich Februar und wir gehen zum Krankenhaus und dann ist immer noch der 1. Februar.
Ah, you've returned. Were you successful?
Well,
Monsieur Trouve didn't have any money, but he gave us something that he claimed to be extremely valuable. Go ahead, take it. He said that you could keep it. What is this? Monsieur Trouve called it an explorer extractor. He said it would revolutionize the medical field.
but I'm a mental health expert.
I don't quite understand how it works, but maybe I could demonstrate it if you have a piece of meat and a lump of metal handy. Monsieur Facon, Monsieur Sperson, I sent you to retrieve out money. Instead, you return several days late with this child's toy. Just forget it. Forget the whole task. It was foolish of me to rely on private attorneys, and it was foolish to me to assume that a crazed inventor would produce money when asked. Keep your toy. Good day, messieurs.
So, so do I get a discount on my bill? Dr. Farrett? About the discount! Oh, he's gone.
Sorry, Sparrowson. It doesn't look like we'll be getting you a discount.
Well, there go my year's wages. So, what do we do now?
Get to investigation into Croque-Monsieur and the rebels. I assume we've wasted precious time on this fool's errand.
And money.
Ja, so
Okay.
45 Franken.
Aber ich glaube, das Teil könnte gut sein in der
Ja, ist
Zukunft.
es auch. Da kann ich mich noch dran erinnern.
Also gehen
Na,
wir
dann
jetzt zu den Associates.
Yes. Monsieur Wolp, you've managed to dig out some good information, I trust.
There's good news and there's bad news. Hit me with the bad first.
bad news. Yeah. Hit me with the bad news first.
The Krog Senior refuses to speak with anyone who does not know a secret password. And I am afraid I was unable to procure that particular password.
I see. That is a problem, so what's the good news?
If you want to meet the Krog Senior anyway, I've learned that he lurks around the Rio de Marmoset on Friday evenings.
The
There-
Rue Marmoset? Oh, the
Rio de Marmoset? Oh, the monkey road by the Notre Dame. That's easy enough to get to. I apologize that I could not be of more help. Here you get a discount.
It's no problem at all, monsieur. You've given us a fantastic lead. Rue de Marmosets on Friday. I'll be there.
Okay, das war unser Dienstag. And this
Yeah.
password shouldn't be too hard to uncover. We just have to find someone with a loose enough tongue. I can't delay you two any longer. I'm sure you have a lot of investigative work to do.
That we do. Thanks for all the help, Monsieur Wolp. Dumm gefragt. Was war denn der erste Tag, an dem wir gestartet haben? Konnten wir schon den Freitag haben? Oder ging das gar nicht durch? Ich glaube, das ging gar nicht, ne? Weil die gesagt haben, kommen sie erst 3 Tage später wieder und bis dahin war Freitag schon durch.
Also die Informationen haben und also wir konnten nicht an dem vorherigen Freitag. Der nächste Freitag ist der erste, an dem wir das hier triggern können.
Okay. Ja, wo gehen wir hin?
Was haben wir denn? Chateau Crignerie gibt's eigentlich keinen Grund. La Conciergerie.
Auch nicht.
Äh,
Wir könnten
Zum
halt.
Notre Dame
Aber
oder
das
zur
haben wir erst
Bibliothek. Nee, Notre Dame, da ist ja, wir haben ja immer noch die Bibel da gekriegt von dem
Ja,
Hund.
stimmt, dann
Also
lass
entweder,
Notre Dame, ja.
entweder Bibliothek oder Notre Dame.
Ich würde Notre Dame sagen, weil Bibliothek ist nur so ein If.
Ich kann mir halt vorstellen, Bibliothek, dass wir uns da irgendeinen religiösen Text holen und das scheint ja irgendwie so ein Ding zu sein mit religiösen Messages, da Passwörter und so.
Dann lass doch erst zu Notre Dame gehen und wenn da nichts passiert und die sagen, wir haben das Passwort nicht, dann springen wir halt einen Tag zurück.
Falcon and Sparrowson step into the Grand Atrium of Notre Dame Cathedral. Scaffolding lines much of the crumbling outer wall. Unperturbed, handful of devotees are silently kneeled in thought. Here for a little prayer, are we, Falcon? I had no idea you were the religious type.
Don't be silly, I'm following up on Fontang's lead. We must find our mystery friar.
Do you think it's that hunched over fellow over there? I bet it's him. He looks super suspicious.
It could be. Let's show some tact.
Excuse me, Monsieur Friar.
Do you know what tact is, Sparrowson?
Bruder Remus.
Ja, dann bin ich das anscheinend, wa? Welcome, my brothers. Welcome. All are welcome under the roof of the house of God.
Also wir hatten den Wolf Judge Romulus und jetzt haben wir Bruder Remus.
Ja, komische Vornamen. Are you two here to confess your sins? Or perhaps you wish to join in our services? Actually, Friar, we're here because...
Falcon! That friar. He looks eerily familiar.
He does look familiar.
Do you have a brother?
Now that you mention it, he does look a little like the guy who delivers our post, doesn't he?
What? No, that's not what I meant. And how does he look anything like a postman? Am I going mad?
Your friend appears to be upset. Don't mind him. He's just in a huff because he thinks you look like this judge we once met. Judge Romulus. I get that all the time. I'm his twin brother, you see?
Oh, good. I'm not going mad.
Friar, would you say you had a good relationship with Romulus? We were close, but as you may have heard, he got in trouble with the law recently. I haven't seen him in weeks. I see. I didn't mean to pry. It's no trouble, but tell me, why are you here, my brothers? All right. Well, we have a couple of questions.
Could you take a look of this?
Yeah. Friar, we have something that we would like to show you. The Bible.
Book of Judges.
Could you take a look at this? We heard that you could give special passage readings. Ah, I see. You have your own copy of the Book of Judges. I think you will find chapter 15, verse 2, to be particularly enlightening.
Let's see. Chapter 15, verse 2.
This chapter follows the journey of Samson, the heroic judge with divine strength. In this part of the scripture, Samson is confronted by the men who are angered by Samson's notion of justice. Please, could you read the passage?
Okay. 3,000 men of Judah went to the top of the rock Etam. They said to Samson, "Knowest thou not that the Philistines are rulers over us? What is this that thou hast done unto us?" And Samson said unto them, "As they did unto me, so have I done unto them."
As they did unto me, so I have done unto them. A beautiful sentence. Wouldn't you agree? It's poetic. It's poetic, a beautiful summation of justice. You understand the passage? That's delightful to hear. Yes, Samson was a great judge. Not a judge of today, who sits on the high chair and files endless paperwork, but an old judge, a holy judge, a Shofet. Shofets were to be admired and feared. They made their own judgments and dispensed their own punishments. And I'm starting to ramble, aren't I? Okay, let's get back to the point. The keyword of the day is Etam. That's the name of the cave where Samson hid. The Rock of Etam. Etam, got it. I make a note.
It's like backwards made, but I'm confused. What do we do with this keyword?
That is for you to learn on your own, my brothers. You appear to be intelligent. I'm sure that if you put your faith into the right people, you can uncover the truth. We'll see what we can do. Is there anything else I can help you with today? Perhaps you wish to make a confession?
Wollen wir fragen?
Ja, würden wir fragen. Oh, the what's with all scaffolding? Is some sort of construction work going on? That's right. A little repair. A little renovation. It's no secret that the cathedral has seen better days. The cold of reason did a lot of damage back in the days of the revolution. But now we are well on our way to restoring this holy place to its former glory.
The cult of reason? The religion of Christianity? Hey Falcon, what's the difference between a religion and a cult?
Don't be rude, Sparrowson. Don't worry, my brother. I understand how it is. To a young person, all ideologies look like a gobbledygook in different packaging, don't they?
Pretty much.
Then maybe you come to learn the differences as you grow up. I promise, some ideologies are worth following to the very end. But let's not talk anymore about cults and ideologies. Did you want anything else?
Well,
That's all. I think we're done here. Thank you for your time, Friar. Go in peace, my brothers.
Aber dann können wir ja jetzt auch vor Freitag schon. Aber da ist nichts. Also wir haben ja das Passwort.
Vielleicht wollen wir einfach nochmal trotzdem ins Gefängnis gehen?
Das Gefängnis, was wäre denn im Gefängnis? Da ist doch nur der Judge geflohen.
Die haben fragen, wie er geflohen ist, vielleicht.
Er hat seinen Wächter bestochen.
Ja, aber vielleicht kann man den befragen, warum er ihn freigelassen hat. Oder vielleicht können wir auch den Wächter herausfinden.
Ja, aber
Wen denn?
der Judge ist doch. Also abgesehen davon, dass wir jetzt gerade seinen Zwillingsbruder getroffen haben, ist er doch eigentlich noch gar nicht relevant.
Ich würde trotzdem fragen. Oder was war nochmal Chateau Crinière? Ach, das war der, ja.
Wo der Löwe war.
Das ist das Irrelevantste von allen, glaube ich. Also ich würde.
Ja, dann gehen wir zur Conciergerie. Why did we come here, Falcon? We don't have a client to defend.
I had a thought. If we want to fight criminals, then we should probably talk to the person who deals with them every day.
Ah, I get it. You're looking for Quark, the pesky jailer. Where is he?
It could be his day off. Maybe we should come back another time. Wow.
So nicht. So nicht Spiel.
Also gehen wir in die Bibliothek? Was meinst du?
Was? ergibt denn Sinn?
Also Schokolade ist absolut Waste. Louvre finde ich auch recht Waste. Und auch so Pont de Arc finde ich recht Waste, jetzt so den String hatten.
Ah, Gott. Da könnten wir vielleicht mit Kokoriko reden, aber ansonsten gehen wir
Ja.
mal zur Bibliothek und gucken, ob da irgendetwas ist. Collection of Rare Books and Manuscripts. Das klingt vielversprechend. Time to hit the box, am I right? If you're looking for croque monsieur recipes, I guess that would be in the cooking section.
We aren't here for recipes, Barrison. The librarian fellow seems pretty intelligent. If there's something we overlooked, he would know. Fuck, wer war denn das nochmal von uns?
Du.
Ich?
Ja.
Okay, scheiße. Would you mind lowering your voices? You're disturbing me during my daily crossword. Oh, I should have known. It's the two harlequins. It's good to see you too, Monsieur. We have some questions. Of course you do. Fine, let's get this over with so I can get to my puzzle. Ich würde das zuerst fragen, ja. Have you heard of the croque monsieur? The sandwich? Of course I have heard it. No, I mean a person with that name. No, that doesn't ring any bells. I'm familiar with the Earl of Sandwich, if that is any help.
Wait, you can become an Earl of Food now? I'm in the wrong profession.
Never mind, we'll try something else. What can you tell us about an uprising? An uprising? Would you care to be more specific?
A Paris uprising.
You two cannot be serious. You want me to talk about every rebellion, revolution, and revolt that Paris has ever been through? We would be here all night.
What about an uprising that hasn't happened yet?
A future uprising. I read the newspapers, messieurs. The government tries to strangle the media, but the truth shines through the gasps of censorship. The citizens' contempt for our current leaders is blatant. A future revolt is a very real possibility. That's all I know. I see. Let's try asking something else.
Ja, war auch Waste, aber kann sein, dass dieser Tag auch generell einfach nur Waste war.
Ich glaube, wir haben schon überall das abgegrast, was wir abgrasen mussten. So, ich glaube, jetzt wird es erst einmal spannend, nachdem wir den Croque Monsieur Roux de Marmosets.
Na, aber im Zweifelsfall, wir treffen ihn ja jetzt privat und wir haben ein Passwort.
Ja.
Wobei der Bruder hat gesagt, the word of the day. Natürlich ist das Crook ein Krokodil.
Ugh.
Is that him?
It must be. Excuse me, Monsieur.
I recognize you fellas. What's the password?
The password, eat him. Eat him.
Oh, I took you fellas for bird brain cubs, but you actually know the secret password. So, what do you want?
Well, let's start with introductions. You are the Croque Monsieur, are you not?
That's the croc, monsieur, to you. Mon Dieu, people always get the pronunciation wrong. I'm not really hearing the difference.
In any case, Monsieur Croque Monsieur, my name is...
Don't tell me, you idiot. Bringing up names can mess up an entire meeting. What do you think I use an alias? Just tell me what you want. Drugs, guns, explosive, slaves? Come on, I don't have all day.
Well, to be honest, what I really want is... information about the rebels.
Ich weiß nicht, mir gefällt irgendwie Cheap Gun. Ich bin daran interessiert, weil wenn wir sagen Cheap Gun, I want to buy a lot of guns, dann klingt das ja sehr danach, dass wir Teil der Revolution sind.
Ja, dann können wir das erst machen. Let's say, hypothetically, I wanted 100 pistols for as low price as possible.
Ah, You're starting a revolution, are you? Seems everyone is doing that these days. Take a look at this. It's standard 1777 flintlock pistol. They've been churning these things out since the oil revolution, so we've got buckets of them. They're good weapons, but nobody wants them because flintlocks are so 18th century, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I normally sell these at 44 a piece, but since you're buying in bulk, let's say 34 each. So if my math's correct, that's 3,000 for 100 of them. You want to pay now or what?
Do you take check? Mach
Echt? Ich möchte das mit den Checks eigentlich probieren.
Okay, ja.
Das klingt sehr witzig.
Do you take checks?
Very funny. And no, I don't take pocket lint either. It's cold hard Napoleons only.
Well.
Sang de merde! It's the fuzz. Jeez it.
Wait, Monsieur Croque Monsieur, come back.
Never fear, Falcon. I'll tell you the dastardly fellow.
Don't get too close, person. That crocodile's got a gun. What's all this ruckus? Playing cops and robbers, are we, JJ? Are you blind, Severin? That was the Croque Monsieur. We were on the crux of extracting some vital information about rebels, but your smug entrance just ruined everything. That was the Croque Monsieur? I would never have guessed. And you don't sound very concerned. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm quite impressed that you managed to track down such an elusive criminal. But I have something much more pressing that I need to discuss with you. More pressing than finding the rebels? Perhaps. JJ, I want you to answer this question sincerely and honestly. Did you go by a different name prior to enrolling at Paris Law School? What? What does that have to do with rebel investigation? Or to do with anything, for that matter? I would appreciate if you just answered that question, JJ. I need to hear it from your own beak. Have you ever gone by a different name? That's... I kinda know.
Aber ist er ja.
Ja, dann... That's none of your business.
Aber ich vertraue dem Typen erstmal als Edgeworth.
Okay, then, yes. I don't deny it. A man has a right to change his name. Indeed, a man does have the right. But why would a man do such a thing? I don't appreciate your accusatory tone. You sound like just the Inspector Walletti. Wait, that's it, isn't it? The inspector ordered you to dig up some dirt on me, didn't he? Answer me, Severin. What's going on? What did Inspector Walletti say?
And that Kirk can run.
It appears that you two are making solid progress with your investigation into the rebel group. I'll be sure to let the inspector know. Where are you going? We haven't finished our discussion, Severin. We have. I've learned what I came here to find out. Good day, JJ. Good day, Sparrowson.
What? What was that all about?
It doesn't matter. Severin's just poking his beak where it doesn't belong.
Heh. Nosy. Pleiter.
So, tell me your little adventure, Sparrowson. You lost the Croque Monsieur, I take it?
Yeah. He looks like a stumpy reptile. But he ran like a gazelle. I lost him in no time at all.
I see. Well, with the Croque Monsieur lead gone, our investigation has reached a dead end.
Not entirely. He dropped something during the chase.
He dropped something? What exactly?
I'll show you. Follow me.
I think you need to do more exercise, Sparrowson.
Don't judge me. Oh. Ow. Ow.
Mon Dieu, what is it now? Muscle cramp?
Oh, my foot's hurting. Think I got something in my shoe.
Well, grit your beak and bear it. This is around where you saw the crocodile drop something, right?
Yeah, somewhere around here.
Then let's put our investigation hats and find whatever it is. Ah, das auf dem Boden wahrscheinlich.
Yeah, this is the thing the Croque Monsieur dropped.
It's a list. 40 muskets, 20 pistols, gunpowder, 3,000 musket balls. To be delivered to the sleeping city. This is an invoice. I don't see any names on here, but given the contents and quantities, the goods are probably intended for the rebels. Excellent find, Sparrowson.
Was nothing.
But the sleeping city, where could that be?
Well, it's a city that sleeps a lot, so somewhere in Spain would be my guess.
I'm pretty sure the location is not a literal city. For one thing, we already know the city where the rebels are gathering it's right here, in Paris. The sleeping city is a code phrase, like a riddle.
A riddle, him?
Hmm. Well, I'm stumped and hmming isn't getting us nowhere. We must find someone who can solve it. We need a person who is knowledgeable about all manner of riddles and puzzles. Oh my god.
And know it all, huh?
Precisely. In the meantime, I file this away for safekeeping.
Also
Ab
jetzt zur Bibliothek.
Yeah. Do you think the croc dropped anything else?
Nein, aber wir können ja mal gucken.
An empty card somebody has scrawled the word Deca on it. The owner's name, perhaps?
I don't think so, Falcon. See the graffiti on the wall behind you?
Oh my god.
The
This
car,
wall.
the wall. Somebody thinks the funny.
Oh my god.
The funny.
The sign is difficult to read. The paint is faded. Trottoir?
Twicklediff Kitje.
There's no way it says that. You just made those words.
All words are made up, Falcon. He's not wrong.
Yeah. I see hanging bushels of onions.
Bushels? That can't be right. It's sprigs. Sprigs of onions.
How about abundance of onions? That's pretty neutral.
Confederacies of onions.
Okay, we're done.
Die Konföderation der Zwiebeln. Flocks of onions.
We're done.
Oh, ich liebe Sparrowson. Ja, okay, ich glaube, hier ist nichts mehr.
Nee, dann. I think we're done here.
Okay, guess we can always come back if we think we've forgotten something.
Alter,
Ja, nice.
dieses. Auf zur Bibliothek.
La Leon.
Oh nee, erstmal zu Leon.
Okay,
Is the
dann,
room to your liking, Mademoiselle?
ich nehme den Charakter jetzt trotzdem, auch wenn du dran wärst, aber du sprichst sehr viele relevante Charaktere, habe ich das Gefühl.
Das ist vollkommen okay.
Don't call me that!
Ah, my apologies, madame. But what are your thoughts? Is the room suitable?
It's dark, cramped, and more than a little macabre, but it will do.
Excellent. I fired private security to guard the entrance 24 hours a day. Rest assured, your weapons are safe.
Tell me, Friar, are we doing the right thing?
Of course we are, madame. There cannot be change without bloodshed. No revolution without revolution. Surely you aren't having second thoughts.
Of course not. I want something more than to serve justice to the corrupt rulers of this country. Nothing more. When the time comes, I'll be the one to pull the trigger. Ja, dann zur Bibliothek.
Ab zur Bibliothek.
Do you think Nightbound likes riddles?
Of course, all librarians like riddles.
Seems like a bit of a stereotype, that's all I'm saying.
Stereotype or not, we have to hope that it's true. That Boffin is our best chance at getting to the bottom of this.
Time to put a polite face on. He's here now.
Good day, Dromio and Dromio. Why, good day, Bonsoir. It's a pleasure to see you again on this fine day. Tell me, kind Bonsoir, do you like riddles? Of course, here's one of my favorite for you. Here's one for you. What has 2 mouths and 4 ears, yet talks twice as much as it listens? Die Mitte. You, it's you, messieurs, you. Come in here, yammering and yelling, never stopping to close your beaks for 1 minute. Oh, haha, very good, Monsieur. Last person, we need to get to this good books. What was that?
Sorry, I can't fake laugh.
Oh mon dieu. Stop this farce. You messieurs obviously have some inane riddle that you want solving. So let's hear it. Go on, spit it out.
Ist auch ein cooler Typ eigentlich.
Yeah, alright, if we're here to say that there's a place called the Sleeping City in Paris, where would it be? There's a new one, the Sleeping City. Got it! Really? Of course, the riddle was einfach. It was easy. Trivially. There are plenty of locations that could be called a sleeping city, but there's only one place that earns the title in Paris. Oh, and where would it be?
We know the answer, of course. Obviously, we're just fact-checking to make sure that you got it right.
Think it through, messieurs. What kind of city is only inhabited by those who sleep all day and night?
I got it. Spain!
Don't be daft, Sparrowson. Spain isn't a city, but perhaps the monsieur is referring to the capital of Spain, Madrid. Nice, sleepy place. Spain, Madrid? The two are remarkably dense, aren't you? Sleep is a metaphor. Actually, it's one of the oldest and most powerful metaphors in history of literature. It symbolizes death itself. The sleeping city often refers to a city of the dead. A necropolis. Think, messieurs, think. You see puny avian brains. Do we have any necropolises in Paris? Of course.
Do we?
Of course, the catacombs, the winding tunnels of the dead that lie beneath our feet. Very good, Monsieur. The first semi-intelligent thing you have managed to say all day. You have more questions, don't you? Oh yes, tell us about the catacombs. Can you give us a brief rundown of the history of the catacombs? The cemeteries of Paris were overflowing by the end of the last century. It's a mess, from what I hear. To create space, King Louis XVI ordered fallout skeletons to be excavated and put into the unused mine tunnels that lie under the city.
Ach ja, Louis der 16.
So, with little renovation and many years of hard work, the mines were successfully turned into a subterranean mausoleum.
So, what? It's basically a grave for a few thousand skeletons?
Millions, more like. Don't underestimate the size of the tunnels, messieurs. I know that the bourgeois like to tour to the catacombs, don't they? Correct. It was quite the bourgeois tourist hotspot some 20 years ago. But if you were hoping to pay a visit, you're too late. The church had all the entrances sealed shut fairly recently.
Why would the church do that?
Believe it or not, they considered the turning of a mausoleum into a tourist attraction to be poor in taste.
Oh, right.
They shut down all the entrances? Really? Surely there must be one or two left untouched. If there's such an entrance, it's not public knowledge. I see. That's all. I think we're done here for now. Thank you for your time, Morswa. Good day. If the sleeping city really is the Paris catacombs, then there must be some way to get in.
An underground tunnel network would probably be connected to the city sewers, right? So we just need to find the right manhole and boom! We're in spooky, scary skeleton town.
That's a good idea, or maybe it connects to the hall? Perhaps some swimming is in order. You two dunces are going to get yourselves killed. If you really wish to visit the catacombs, you would be best off asking those responsible for the closures.
Dead people?
The church, Monsieur. The church would know if any unsealed entrances still exist.
Oh, right.
Ab zu Notre Dame.
Ja. Ich sehe nicht wirklich was anderes, was wir tun sollten.
Nope. Und hier muss ich gleich die Option sehen, weil hier entscheidet sich tatsächlich gleich, ob wir zum True Ending insgesamt kommen können oder nicht. Meine ich. Weil jetzt müsste es erstmal eine Konversation. Ja.
Did you sneak out the Louvre again? I keep telling you, my brother. You can't risk being seen. There's too much at stake.
Ah, hätten wir ihn vielleicht treffen können, wenn er im Louvre ist? Also wenn wir zum Louvre gehen.
Nein, den müssen wir jetzt. Jetzt gleich kommen wir praktisch und dann sagt er zu ihm, verschwindet und dann kriegen wir die Auswahl, ob wir es lassen sollen oder hinterhergehen sollen. Und ich habe es damals gelassen, hinterherzugehen. Und dann hat mir ganz am Ende eine Person gefehlt.
Also ich würde safe hinterhergehen auch.
Ja,
das
ich habe
viel zu
damals nicht
interessant.
Ja.
Was? Silvius? Was?
Ja, das ist noch ein neuer. Das meine ich nämlich. Das ist noch ein neuer Wolf. Du kannst ruhig auch nehmen, weil der ist auch nochmal wichtig.
But the good word must be spread to my brother. We need as many supporters as possible. No more sulking in the shadows, no more covering in the dark. We must rise up against our oppressors. Oh, but before I forget, here's your pen back. I borrowed it.
Again? What happened to yours?
I lost it.
So careless.
Don't sweat the petty things, brother. Let's focus on removing the obstacles that stand in the way of our father's dream.
Right. Like that annoying bird who's been poking his beak into our business. He's dangerously close to uncovering our secret.
You want me to take care of him?
It would be in our interests. I have a trap in mind, but... Ah! Someone's coming! Go hide! Ah, my brothers have returned. What can I do for you today? A confession, perhaps?
Actually, Friar, we're here for information. We want to learn about the catacombs that lie under Paris.
The catacombs? You don't want to go there, my brother. It's a wretched and haunted place.
I'm sure it is, but we know that the church was responsible for having the entrances sealed shut.
So we figured that maybe there's a super secret friar-only entrance that only you know about.
A secret entrance? That's an interesting idea. You know, you are not the first birds you have to ask about that.
We aren't?
Yes. A cockerel paid a visit yesterday.
Perfect posture and snotty or one-eyed and scowling.
The first, a prosecutor, I think he said he was. Anyway, I tell you the same thing I told him. If you venture into the cupboard turns, you will not return. Understood?
Was that a threat?
The threat? Yeah. Was that a threat?
No, just a friendly word of caution. We wouldn't want anyone to get lost in the endless maze, would we? Now, if you two will excuse me, I have a sermon to prepare. Be on your way. Damn, another dead end. Maybe it's time to wrap this up. We can go to tell the inspector what we found and call it a day.
Don't quit just yet. I managed to take something from the friar's pocket when he gave us a little warning.
Seriously, again, this is becoming something of a bad habit for you.
I'm a kleptomaniac.
Well, go on then. Let's see what you pilfered.
This.
You found this pen in the friar's robes?
Yep.
Interesting. Actually, this is more than interesting. This is amazing. This is the exact same pen that Judge Romulus uses. It even contains the same green ink.
Huh. Do you think it's exactly the same pen? Or do you think Romulus and Remus just have a matching set?
I honestly don't know. But I do know that this may come in handy. I'm going to keep hold of it. We're still at the dead end though. My gut tells me that the friar is hiding something, but I can't get him to cough up.
It's not like you can beat information out of him. Let's just go do other stuff and maybe we'll stumble across some more clues.
Maybe you're right. Let's go.
Okay.
Ich würde stark behaupten, wir gehen trotzdem nochmal zu Notre Dame, weil ich meine, wir müssen hier diesen Silvius noch kennenlernen, weil wir haben den noch nicht kennengelernt.
Ja, beim Notre Dame ist nichts. Also wir können zum Notre Dame gehen, aber ich würde grundsätzlich zum Louvre gehen, jetzt wo wir wissen, dass er grundsätzlich sich im Louvre aufhält.
Ja, stimmt, dann gehen wir zum Louvre.
Okay, aber das machen wir beim nächsten Mal.
Bye, bye.
Ciao.